So, check this out, people. I am in a hotel room, and as always, no matter where I stay, no matter how far away from the highway I think I am, there's always street noise, there's always traffic. We always hear it no matter how high I am in my hotel. I could be on the 90th floor, and for some reason, you can always hear the traffic. Anyway, so today I want to talk about something that I don't hear much about, right? I want to talk about cheating, right? I want to talk about when women cheat and when men cheat, right? The difference, because there's a difference, right? And a lot of times women don't understand the difference, right? A woman would say, oh, but you cheat, right? Men cheat, right? And if a man can cheat, why can't a woman cheat, right? They say it's a double standard, right? That we call women hoes when they cheat. We call them names. We say they're dirty. We call them chicken heads, all kinds of names, right? Because they cheat. But when a man cheats, there's really no negativity on his part. Instead, he's celebrated, right? Now, women have to understand how the male body was built in biology, right? Yeah, I mean, if you look at animals, women go into heat, not women, but the female goes into heat, and then the man is attracted to those hormones that the woman is releasing, right? And so the male is attracted to them. And it kind of induces that urge inside him to want to mate with her, right? Now, it's not just one female that does this, it's several. So he's not just attracted to her, but he's also attracted to others, right? And though in nature, there are some species that are monogamous and faithful to just that one mate, it's not that way most of the time, right? And in humans, there are men who are faithful for life, just like there are women who are faithful for life. And there are also men who cheat, and there are also women who cheat, right? But there's a huge difference between a woman who cheats and a man who cheats, right? And the reason why a woman is disrespected when she cheats and why a man is celebrated when he cheats, right? What a woman has to understand is that when someone knocks at your door, right, it's up to you to open the door and let him in, right? And if anything happens while he's inside the home, technically it's on you, right? Because you opened the door and you allowed him in. That goes for male and female. If you open the door to someone who's knocking and you allow them into your home, you've given them permission to enter your home, right? So most of the time when a man cheats, he's cheating because he's knocking on a woman's door and she's opening up and allowing him in, right? Now, when a woman calls a man a dog, right? Because growing up, I heard this all the time, that men are dogs and that women are these innocent creatures. I realized as I got older that that wasn't a fact, right? Because a man can only have sex with a woman, a dog can only have sex with a bitch if that bitch allows him to, if she allows him to mount her, right? So obviously, if men are dogs and they're cheating, they're not cheating alone, they're cheating with women, right? And if women are giving themselves to these cheaters, who's really the dog? He or the women who are giving themselves to him? You understand? And so I've never been able to understand how a woman could call a man a dog when the women are the ones who are opening up to these men, to these dogs, right? And so when a man cheats, the only way he can cheat is if the woman allows him inside her, right? So a man can only take it if it's given to him. A man can only take it if it's offered to him, right? I'm a man, and I'm in a relationship, and if a woman offers it to me, it's going to be pretty hard for me to say no. It's just the way it is. I mean, y'all don't have to like it, but it's true. It's going to be almost impossible for a man to say no to a woman who's offering herself to a man. So when a man cheats, he's cheating because someone is offering themselves to him, right? Whether he's flirting with the woman, whether she's flirting with him is irrelevant. The fact is that he cannot cheat unless someone is giving himself to him, right? And so it's not so hard for a man to cheat, especially when women these days are loose and very easy, right? And when a woman cheats, the reason why it's harder on the man that she's cheating on, the reason why, let's say he cheated on her first, and then she comes back and instead of just leaving him, she pays him back by cheating on him and thinks that that's payback and that's just gonna even things out. Instead of just leaving him and finding herself a good man and moving on, she wants to roll in the dirt and dirty herself up, right? Which doesn't make any sense to me. Because if a woman cheats on me, I'm not gonna cheat on her. I'm just gonna leave her. I don't want dirt in my life, right? But what hurts a man the most when a woman cheats is that she is offering herself to a man. So when a man that's in love with this woman realizes that the woman he loves has offered herself to another man, it breaks him. And that's the difference between a woman cheating and a man cheating. A man cheats because a woman gives it to him. A woman cheats because she is giving it to another man. Okay, perfect example. If I walk into a bus, right, a bus full of women, my girlfriend doesn't have to worry about me. The ones she's got to worry about are the women, right, on the bus. Because I can't just walk up to a random woman and say, hey, I want you. Let's get it on, right? And she's gonna be like, oh yeah, I want you. I want that dick, right? Because you're so good looking and you got the... That's not how it works with men. But if a woman walks onto a bus full of men, right? All she has to do is offer herself to any one of those men, and any one of those men will take it. That's the difference between a man and a woman, is that most of the time when men cheat, it's because they're being offered by someone else. And when a woman cheats, she's offering herself to someone else. So that's what makes a woman look dirty. That's what makes a woman look like a hoe to the man that loves her, is that he knows that he can't just go out and cheat on his girlfriend or his wife, because a woman is not just going to accept a man's offer when he walks up to some strange woman, puts his hand on her and says, hey lady, come on, let's get it on. And she's gonna be like, ooh, yeah, let's do this. That's not how it works. But he knows that if his wife went out onto the street and she did the same, a man would easily say, yeah, let's do this. And so when a woman cheats, she's offering herself. That's what breaks a man. And when a man cheats, he's being offered it, so it's easier for him to fall for a woman who's just giving it up. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day and have a good night. And so, ladies, I hope you understand how it is I'm breaking this down, so that you can understand that there is no double standard when it comes to a man cheating and a woman cheating. The man cheats because she's giving it to him, and the woman cheats because she's giving it away. That's the difference.